All right, we're back in Pandalin during this god dang it. During this war. Um we left off as you guys can see we were missing Horcrux and the reason for that is you guys are in this battle and you hear you're coming with me and then boom in a poof Horcrux is now gone. And you guys are in this battle with a frozen in stone Ross Dogmore, Renara, and two kobolds you can see. And then there's one kobold that is invisible. It is or was his turn. He got swept away. Angus.
Oh, I'm having a brain fart at the present moment. Uh, no enemies around, right?
No, you have Renara. You're in battle currently. Renara's
Okay.
there. Petrified Ross Dogmore, so he's in stone because of
Yeah.
Medusa. Stoned him. And you have a invisible kobold running around. You have two kobolds that are not invisible, ready to fight, and that's it.
All right. Well, I'm going to go to fight one of the kobolds that I can see. Which one? I'm going to fight the one that's nearest to me.
Okay.
Oh boy, how fitting a nat 20.
All right. How we do nat 20s here is full damage twice. So what is that?
Well, 4 and 3 make what, 7? So 14.
All right. You hit this kobold. It shakes him real good. He looks at you, kind of wounded, but still ready to fight. And Rich.
I don't.
Oh,
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
you had movement and a bonus action, but you don't got nothing to use for those. And if you choose to move, they get a reaction. So, um, that's your choice if you want your movement or if you're just gonna stay still.
Oh, it's my turn.
If Angus isn't gonna move or nothing, then yes.
Yeah, I've been my turn.
Okay. Yep. Rich, your turn.
Okay. Okay, we have established that I am level what sorcerer? Level 5 sorcerer?
Yep.
Since I have the book.
If you have the book, which
And I did some.
I need to give you the spells, but that's it's another day.
Yeah. So, if I have the book on me and I've researched some spells, can I use a spell?
It's different than the spells that are just under a sorcerer, but um, but did you look up your spell slots at least?
I did not, but I think I have at least one third level spell slot.
I gotta look it up. 1 second. I gotta find the damn book. There it is.
As far as I know, I think I've only used like 2 first level spell slots to try put somebody to sleep.
All right, level 5. That's the not a sorcerer. There we go. 5. You can 5 cantrips are known. You would only be able to read 6 of the spells. You'd have 4 first level slots, 3 second level slots, and 2 third level slots.
Would I be able to perform Fireball?
Let me check your card. Oh, Firebolt.
No, this is Fireball.
You do not know that one, but here, let me send you what you do know. Yeah, if I send
Okay.
you a picture, will that work for you?
Yeah, I think so. Guys, it's not easy being a fighter and a sorcerer. It's new stuff.
The sorcerer, because we're doing some different stuff here. But I gotta make sure you don't see. There we go. And because of how you can do these spells. Alright. Did you get it?
Yes. Give me just a second to read over it. Screw it. I'm just going to attack Granora.
Alright.
Okay, what is her armor class? Can I ask?
You can't, but you can take a shot.
Oh, okay. I got you. 18.
God damn it! I wish you would have took a little longer. Oh, I had her goddamn card. What did I do with it? One second. For some reason, I put her away, and I don't know why.
I think that should count as her retreating.
You probably think a lot of things, and you shouldn't. You should just sit there and be quiet. Oh, I just gotta make sure that I don't fuck this up. Yes, that hits.
Okay. Only did 3 damage though.
Woo! Big boy! Taking them big old shots.
All right, I'm going to use my second action to try to hit her again.
Okay, you take that
At
shot.
20.
Nat 20, full damage twice. Buddy old friend.
Yep.
Friend old buddy.
That would be 6. That would be a total of 16.
A total of
Nice.
16. Nice. Alright. Anything else?
You never did mention if we get any hero points.
Oh yeah, my bad, my bad. I did say when we started I would tell you. You get 1. But remember that
I'm gonna go ahead and use.
you have several ways to do more actions.
I know. I'm gonna go ahead and use my hero points.
Okay.
I only hit a 5, and I doubt that hit.
That does not hit.
Wah, wah, wah.
Your name
All right,
is
I'm gonna end my turn.
Tom.
I'm gonna end my turn.
Alright. Let me see whose turn it is now. It's Erich's turn. Erich is gonna go after the other Cobalt. Nat 20. God damn, buddy. Shit. Almost dropped fucking everything. Alright. And now Renara looks around. She puts one hand on Ross and she looks back and she says, you're with me. And you see a little hand appear out of nowhere and touch her. And just like that, Renara, frozen in stone Ross, and the invisible kobold are now gone, have warped away. You are looking at the 2 kobolds that are still fighting. They look at each other, look back at you, and say, "We will die for Renara!"
No problem.
And they are going to attack. One's going to attack Angus, one's going to attack Rich. Rich, 16.
Doesn't hit.
And Angus, 18.
That just hits.
Just hits, so that you take half of this. Half of 12.
All right.
And Oko's turn. Was Oko raging? Do you guys remember? I think so. Yeah, I think
Oh,
he
No,
the
I
end.
don't think he was raging yet.
because I
Yeah,
have
his rage is ended.
did it end the second time? Because he re-raged after he lost
Oh,
the
I don't
first one.
think it ended the second time.
Oh, he
No, no.
did?
Yeah, because if he quits raging the second time, he'd have 2 things of exhaustion, and I only have 1.
Yeah, okay, I remember that. I remember that. Yeah, okay.
All right, so he's still raging, and he's on this Cobalt. 16. Does that hit Colton? Colton, does that hit? God damn it. Yes. Okay. So he hits. Oh, and he has +3. He definitely hit.
Ooh.
So 8 points of damage. Now it's Angus's turn.
15.
15 hits.
Well, 15 plus 2, so yeah, it definitely hits.
Oh yeah. The kobolds have an 11 for
Ah.
AC. So.
And I rolled a
I
6.
thought it was 13.
6
Oh no.
plus.
They have an 11. 13 was the guards.
I have a total of 9.
9.
Well, I think last session you had it reversed because the guards were 11 and the kobolds were 13.
That's not what it says on my. Yeah, guards. 13. Oh, nope, you're right. I have arrows written, but I scribbled out one of the arrows. So yeah, the kobolds are 13, which still hit. Alright. So the kobolds, 13 AC. Let me hit that. Alright. And let's see. Angus, were you done?
I don't have no secondary attacks or anything, so I've ended my turn.
Okay. Rich, your turn.
All right, I'm going to attack the most wounded cobalt. I only rolled a 6, so that didn't hit. I'm using my second action to try to hit. And that was only an 8, so I missed both times.
Alright, now it's Erich's turn. Erich is gonna go after the same one he was going after. 19 definitely hit. You guys look over as Erich kills the kobold in front of Oko and him.
Okay. Yay.
Now it's the kobold's turn that's in front of you. Angus. 6 misses.
Yeah.
Now we're at Oko. And Oko. Oh no. Oko attacks Erich. Does a 14 hit Erich? Yes, it does. Shit. What do I have Erich's? Okay, so right here. You guys watch as Oko attacks Erich. Hits him pretty hard. And Angus, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess the 5 don't hit.
5 does not hit, no.
Yeah. I don't have no secondary attacks or anything, so yeah.
Rich, your turn.
I'm going to use my first action to try to save Erich, and I'm going to try to put Oko to sleep.
Okay.
And a 4 does not do it, does it?
No.
I'm going to use my secondary action to try to help Erich and put Oko to sleep.
Alright.
I'm guessing an 8 does not do it.
No. No.
Uh,
You gotta forego your movement.
what's Erich's HP down to?
24.
Oh, well, I'm going to end my turn.
Alright. It is now Erich's turn. Erich looks up at Oko. He says, "Hey! You ugly mofo! What's wrong with you?" And he attacks back. And misses. And now it's the kobold's turn. Kobold's gonna try to hit nat 20.
Mm,
Angus.
great.
So 12 points of damage.
Uh,
How you feeling, buddy? You alive?
well, yeah, I'm still alive.
Okay. All right. And it's now Oko's turn. Oko is still fixed on Erich. And he misses. And Angus, your turn.
I rolled a 12. No, 15. No, wait, yeah, 12. Never mind. My bad.
12
Just misses.
misses. So, Rich, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna stop worrying about Oko for right now, and I'm gonna try to get rid of this last cobalt.
Okay.
Nat 20.
All right, tell me how you kill him.
Chop his head off.
Rich chops the head off the cobalt, and then now you guys just have a Oko who is coming down because he wasn't hit or nothing last turn. Um, and he starts to come out of his rage. Huh? What? Did we win?
Yes, we go.
Hey, you dirty old ugly mother! You hit me! Oh, I'm sorry, little man.
As they're arguing, what time is it?
It is. Let's see. You guys have been in war. This time was about noon. You guys started walking back, so it's about 3 p.m. ish.
Okay, yeah, we never did go to eat, right?
No, you guys were on your way to go get food and never
As
did.
they're spatting back and forth, I just, without saying a word, just go on and go to grab lunch and get a small rest.
You had you going in your mom's
Well,
house?
Yeah.
All right, Rich.
I'm going with Angus.
So you walk off with Angus. Them two are arguing back and forth. Right as you guys get to the front porch.
Okay. Question. Horcrux was the only one that knows for certain that it was Oko's daughter that was dead, right? We have no way of knowing that.
As you guys get to the front porch, you hear Oko stop arguing with Erich and just breaks down. No, no, not my baby. It just a dirty cry. He just it's just this sobbing, almost bellowing cry as he falls to his knees, picks up his daughter.
Mm.
I feel bad for him, but I also know that he could fly into a rage at any time, so I'm going to go try to heal.
All right, so you guys go inside anyway. Erich just kind of deadlines for the door. He don't want no part in a sobbing orc.
Can I ask a question out of character?
Yes.
Okay, now, is there a chance that she can be brought back to life?
I can't help you with that.
I was about to say, I'm going to take your silence as cannot say anything. Okay. I want to go down, put my hand on his shoulder, console him, and say, I'm not making any promises, but we may be able to bring her back.
He looks up at you, sobbing, and he just kind of nods his head yes.
I ask him to pick her up and follow me. I'm going to put her in the icebox with my dead dad.
So he carries her where you told him to. Let's see if I can I get there from here? No? God dang it. Okay. Alright, fine. Fine. It won't let me. How do I get out? Okay. Alright, that's one way. That'll work. There we go. You walk in the front door. Oh, you guys can't see. Phew. All right. You walk in the front door, take them around into this looks like a regular pantry, but we're calling this a freezer room. And your dad laid up in this chair. And where do you have him put her?
By my dad.
So you just have him kind of prop her up there, and he sits down next to her, all silent.
I patted his shoulder and said, "Let's go get something to eat."
He just kind of looks at you, nods his head, but then kind of gives you like one of them like slight like just go kind of motions.
Okay. Well, I let him have his quiet, peaceful, a long time then, I guess.
And you come
I'm
in,
gonna help Angus get some food.
and Erich has already thrown some stuff together. And start putting it
Oh,
on the table. He looks at you guys and says, that's a little unfortunate, ain't it? Now we got a sobbing, raging orc. That's just wonderful.
How about showing some
Eric,
compassion?
I know you put on a hard shell, but I know you actually feel bad for him.
Well, I mean, who wouldn't feel bad for him? I'm just saying that everything that we're dealing with, like this is why I thought that this town was gonna be a little different. But it's been fun. It's been fun.
Just
Yeah,
be careful what you say to him. You know he can fly into a rage at any time.
oh no, I'm gonna just kind of not. That's my plan. He hurt me pretty bad.
Mm.
I'll have
Well,
Patty take a look at you
he was
when she gets
right.
back. In fact, I'm about to write a letter to her and tell her that it's safe for her and everybody else to come back.
As I'm eating, I simply said, "But he was raging. Take a water and go down his ear."
As you guys say that and talking, you hear a knock at the door. Toot toot toot. The door kind of creeps open, and you hear, um, uh, Dangum? Any Dangum home?
I walk around. Yes.
Oh, Angus. You see, it's the guy from the market. Who you would know to been in the war with you guys, but also he's one of the oldest living dwarves currently, and so which means he's up for noble.
Yeah.
Um, he looks at you and he says, I wanted to, well, me, and he kind of leans to the side, and that's when you see behind him a bunch of people, and he says, we wanted to thank you, boys, and being a big part of the war, and to show our gratitude, we've scraped together some money to pay you for the supplies.
Okay.
I know it ain't much,
I
but
walk up and I join him.
uh, here here is 600 gold to hopefully help with how much you were able to make for us for the uh, the equipment and everything for the war.
Okay.
Um, a lot of the stuff was damaged, so I don't think you wanted back to resell it. But the boys are gonna make a pile behind your workshop of everything we've collected. Also in the field to the left of your workshop that nobody owns, we're piling the dead there. Um, if it's the enemy, they'll be kind of just piled up in a dirty pile over in the corner. But if they're people that we may know, we're setting the bodies uh, nice and neat in the middle. And if you could help us, maybe come by tomorrow or something and figure out who's who. Um, and also, ha- do you know exactly where your mom took everyone?
Would I know this?
You don't know exactly because she didn't tell you, but your mom's really good at leaving notes for you places. So
Yeah.
you could maybe look around. and stuff.
I,
He said, "Well, I guess it doesn't matter where they went. I just we need to send him a letter, let him know that it seems we've won."
well, Rich is already in the process of doing that.
He doesn't know where to send the letter.
That's what I was about to
he's
say.
just writing a letter. So I was
Let
just
me
gonna let him
see.
go.
Let me see if my mom left a note saying where they're at.
All right, you go to the normal spot, which is literally right around the corner from the front door, and you see a note. Uh,
All right.
she lets you know that she is in. One second. Oh, it's the town that I really wish that I was a little bit more organized sometimes, you know? No, that's not it. Towns, there it is. Jesus. All right, you ready for this town?
Yeah.
Harkin.
Harkin. Uh, I look over. I get the note. I'm like, well, she's in the city of Harkin.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's where a lot of the people who fought beside us came from. They have a lot of dead too. You might wanna add that to the note.
All right.
Um, but anyway, there'll be a ceremony in 3 days to declare the next noble. Um, if you also want to let your mom know that she is been approved for running, as well as I'm running, as well as I can't remember who the last name was. Some new guy. But anyway, I hope I hope everybody's okay. I hope they made it safe, and I hope you guys didn't have no casualties. And if you want to help with clean up, we'll be out here.
Okay.
Now, this person talking, is this Horcrux's grandpa?
Yes.
Okay.
Which he sees you and he kind of nods. And he turns around and leaves with a group of people. And yeah, you guys have won the war.
I'm guessing Rich is adding all that to the letter. What was
Yeah, and
said.
I'm gonna let you look over the letter and see if I need to add anything.
All right. I look over the letter. If there's something I need to add, I add it, and then I go back to eating.
All right, you guys eat up your food. You
Well, how do we
guys,
send the letter? Is there like a courier or?
there is a courier. But this town's kind of civilized enough where they've developed a mailbox system where he can just put the letter out there and the courier will come by, grab it. Like it's just a spot where to pick up mail, essentially.
Okay.
And this is a business, so that's kind of a regular thing. Bringing orders, and it's why that she would get a lot of Angus's orders because he would just bring the mail all to one spot. All right, guys. Well, congratulations. Uh, you guys enjoyed a good meal. You guys now know that Renara is still alive. Ross is in stone. Um, so that's a plus. Medusa's still alive, but that's kind of questionable. And you still didn't get your invisible
Might end
cloak
up being an
back.
ally.
It's a possibility. All right, you guys are done eating. What do you want to do?
I'm
I
taking
say
a
let's rest for the day. leave the letter, and we need to get some rest and restore our health.
Well, being that I have 14, yes, I want to rest.
All right. So you each go into your houses.
Yeah.
I can't put multiple houses on the screen, so I'm just gonna go back to Pandalin. Maybe. There we go. All right. This is your house, Angus. As you know, this is the house that you guys bought for Rich, and you go home. You rest. Erich cleaned up the kitchen because he's
Oh,
always real respectable.
long or short?
Whatever you guys want.
Long.
Long.
Oh, I want full HP.
All right, you guys all rest up. Get your full HP.
Okay. Whew. Next morning, I wake up after breakfast. I'm going to go see if I can help with the elders.
You make it outside, and the strong stench of dead is in the air. You can just smell death, and
I was afraid of that.
you make it around the corner, and you see just a big pile of bodies. I mean, too many to count. But then you see just like they were talking about, all the bodies spread out um, of the people you guys lost. Um, some people over there crying around bodies, some bodies being picked up and put in boxes and carried away because they've been claimed. Some bodies that have not been claimed. You see uh, Horcrux's grandpa, Mr. Connellier, which I can't remember his name at the moment. Bernardio.
Yeah.
And you see him talking to some higher class dwarfs in suits. Um, and then you see some humans. You see a couple half orcs who are helping with a lot of the damage to buildings and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm gonna leave you there processing that with Rich. You wake up.
I'm gonna go find Angus, and I'm gonna tell him that he needs to get in touch with Renora and ask her if there's anything what she can do to help Oko's daughter and his dad. And I'm also gonna ask him what the crap that crystal was I got.
All right, so I think you're a little confused. Renara is not on your team.
Not Renora, Libitha. My bad, my bad.
Libetha's dead
I meant Libitha.
inside of. I mean, you want him to go in.
She's inside of him. Yeah, that's what I meant, like inside of himself.
Well, remember, he can only stay in there a couple seconds, and it damages him. He doesn't exactly know how yet. So is this a
Oh, I did
decision?
not know that.
He knew that.
Okay,
He,
how about I just ask him what the how about I just ask him what the crap the crystal is?
The crystal.
that has
Uh, remember the crystal that the smoke got sucked into after
that
the
has
start
what's
fight
his
with my
name
dad
in
when
it.
I stabbed him with the light sword?
You mean the crystal that he was holding?
Yeah,
He took that with him when he turned into smoke and he disappeared.
I thought I was holding it and I held it out and smoke got sucked into it and I still had it.
No.
Okay.
No, the smoke was Ross leaving the room because you had wounded him and he was trying to get away.
Hmm.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna find Angus and say, hey, how's your day going?
All right.
Okay, well he finds me talking to the elders and the higher ups, saying, "Hey, it stinks. How about we get rid of the dead bodies that the enemy dead bodies?"
Oh, we are.
I was about to suggest we burn them.
Yeah.
Bingo!
The old man looks at you. He says, "Oh, that's the plan. As soon as we get done assessing the, who, all, and what, we're gonna just light it on fire over there."
I was fixing to suggest that we douse it with. I don't guess we have gasoline, but we probably have kerosene. Douse them in kerosene and light it up.
It's actually, but I'm glad you mentioned that. Did you get a hold of your, or did you at least send the letter?
Yeah, Rich, did you send a letter?
I did. I sat it outside.
All
It's
right,
sent.
all right. So we don't have any kerosene apparently. I thought we had some in that old building up there, on the hill, but apparently
Hmm.
we're all out.
Hmm.
I have an idea. Angus, do you remember when we were in that other place and we investigated that abandoned building? Maybe we should see what's up there in this world.
Oh, that abandoned building up on the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm just talking about. The abandoned building up there. That's where we used to keep our
Okay, I
kerosene,
thought that might have been what you were talking about.
and it's gone.
Let's find Eric, and maybe Oko, and head up there and check it out.
You you're looking for Erich?
Yeah,
Roll a d20.
19.
With a 19, you look over at the big stack of bodies, and you hear faintly someone going, "Woo! Oh, I'm gonna do that again! Woo! Man, this is the best fun I've ever had! I'm covered in blood, playing in a pile of bodies."
I just rub my eyes and walk over toward there to see if I see him.
Angus, are you following?
No,
So, Angus, what are you doing?
I am thinking on getting a bunch of wood and kindling to start a fire to burn the dead bodies.
There is some woods literally right over here behind the inn.
Yeah,
If you wanna go over there and work on
I,
that.
I was I was actually thinking I would probably have wood and kindling in my shop, being I need fire to be a blacksmith.
So you have some, but it's more of like it's like a high grade charcoal that you've made from wood and stuff, so it'd be kind of wasteful to use
Okay.
it in this manner. But I can say you can spend so much time going and collect it from those woods.
Okay, I do that to make wood and kindling.
All right, so you go over there.
Okay, got.
All right, guys. I think that's a perfect place to leave it. Angus is out collecting wood. Erich is playing in a bunch of bodies that Rich is about to discover, and we will see you guys next week for the next episode. Boys, you got anything you want to say before we go?
I'm good.
Uh, I'm glad we survived the war.
And we'll see you guys next week for the next one.